Hello there, and today is the 10th of May 2021. I thought I'd give you a little bit of an update from Palma de Mallorca to let you know what's been going on here over the last 24 hours or so. I don't do these every day, and so if you want to know when I'm giving an update, the best thing to do is hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, and you'll get a notification of when I'm doing an update. So yesterday, which was May the 9th, was the end of the state of alarm here in Spain. And so it's been a long journey. It's been since March the 14th, 2020. We've been in various restrictions throughout that time. During the summer it was loosened a little bit, and then October we went into 6 months of the state of alarm. Well, that all ended yesterday, and it's not the same everywhere in Spain as to what has happened. So in some places, Madrid for example, there were parties in the streets. So come midnight, Sunday morning there were parties, people celebrating the end of the alarm. But not here in Mallorca. In Mallorca the restrictions pretty much have continued as they were before. So we're taking it very, very cautiously. And that's probably a good idea. We don't want to go back to the situation where we were before. So here in the Balearic Islands we still have the main restrictions, and we have a curfew. We've got the rules on how many people can meet together, how many people can celebrate at different functions like funerals and weddings. So those have really been included in a new law which is specific to our area. One thing that has happened though, and is seemed to be gathering apace, is the vaccination. That's been relaunched really this month. It's been really slow and painfully slow here in Mallorca, but during the last week or so we've started to see the number of vaccinations increase, and well over 300,000 people now have been vaccinated, and 90 something, nearly 100,000 have had the second dose. So that's moving along really quite nicely now, and hopefully by the end of this month we'll see a big increase in the numbers that have been vaccinated. So we've got our restrictions, we've got the curfew, the social contacts, the control of the ports and airports. If you're coming here you still have to present your PCR test to make sure that you are clear. The hoteliers have been protesting again, saying we need to prioritise the vaccination for the tourist industry, but the government says no, on ethical grounds really, that everyone should have an equal opportunity to take the vaccination. So that's fallen on deaf ears. What is moving ahead though is this COVID passport, now being called the Green Health Certificate, and that has been pioneered here in Spain. The tourism minister has given his approval for it to be trialled, and the hope is that by mid-June it will be available throughout Europe, so that people who have been vaccinated or have got a PCR test will be able to travel freely throughout Europe. This is a European objective, so I'm not sure how that's going to affect with the UK. The UK, of course, last Friday said that the Balearic Islands were not going to be on the green list, and that came as a little bit of a blow. After the British ambassador had been to visit the islands, it seemed as though there might have been a glimmer of hope that the Baleares might have been included. It wasn't to be, and we now have to wait until the 7th of June to find out whether there is a change from amber to green for the Balearic Islands or for the rest of Spain. It's all unknown. We really don't know. So June the 7th, we'll wait to see what Boris Johnson and his government have to say about travel restrictions. Here in the Balearic Islands, with the new restrictions, we've got some of the toughest restrictions in the whole of Spain, with our curfew and our limited number of people that can get together. Yet we've got one of the lowest, probably the second lowest incident rate in Spain. But that's important because it's so important that we do reactivate the travel and tourism sector, and that won't happen if the numbers start to go up again. The numbers are really low. We do have very few cases here, and it's all looking quite good in that respect. Because the UK government put us on the amber list, the president of the Mallorca government has gone off to Germany today, and there she's actually going to present something called the COVID repatriation of tourists. It's an insurance that if someone comes here and falls ill with COVID, that they will be looked after and repatriated to their country of residence. So this is something that the government have come up with. It's called their safety pack, and what it includes is it's transportation to your place of residence. So if you come on holiday here, and you must be staying in an official registered tourist accommodation. This doesn't work if you're going to stay with some friends. It doesn't work if you're staying in your own accommodation. But if you're staying in approved registered accommodation and you fall ill, then you'll be looked after here until you can be transported back to your home country. And this applies to nationals, that's Spanish people, and international. So you'll be looked after in a hotel, a special hotel called a bridge hotel, where people can stay so long as they've not got any serious symptoms. So if it's the people who are asymptomatic or only have very mild symptoms, anyone with worse symptoms would be taken care of in hospital in the normal way. They're also going to have more information available in different languages, so they're going to open a call centre. The 3 languages that have been mentioned are Spanish, obviously, German, and also in English, so you can get further information. So this safety pack has got various measures that are going to be included, and one of them which caught my eye was that they're imposing a maximum price for PCR tests. Lots of people have been asking, how much does a PCR test cost? And the price I've quoted is the one that's been in the newspaper as an advert for one of the clinics, which was €90. Well, the government have now passed a decree which says the maximum price that anyone can charge will be €75 for a PCR test. And if you take the antigen test, so if that's applicable, that maximum price is going to be €30. So that's quite reassuring. People know where they stand and what the maximum price can be, so they can cost that in when they're planning a trip here to Mallorca. Another part of this safety pack that's been promoted in Germany is the Safe Beach app. So there's a new app that's been produced called Safe Beach. It's going to be in 6 languages, and it will be updated 5 times a day to ensure that the beaches are safe, and if not, you'll be alerted. But not only you will be alerted, but the emergency services will be alerted. And we're looking at 70% capacity for the beaches, so that if a beach starts to get overcrowded, then the emergency services will be alerted. They will come in and they'll do something about it. It happened here yesterday, Sunday, in Cala Figuera. The beach got too crowded. The emergency services came in and started to evacuate people. It's not the first time it's happened here as well. So a number of safety measures going in, and it's all starting to look a little bit clearer about where we're going. They're promoting this safe tourism. They've got protocols in place so that when people come, they control things like the ventilation. They've got diagnostic tests on workers and all of these additional safety measures. So it's starting to look a little bit clearer about where we're going to over the next few weeks. But we've still got to wait. On other news, football, that's one of my passions. Real Mallorca only managed to draw at the weekend. Still 6 points clear of the 3rd place, so we're still in a good position. 4 matches left in the season. Still no sign of us going back to watch a football match. Really hope we can do that before the end of the season. There's only 4 matches left, 2 at home, 2 away. And we just hope they pick up a few points at each of those and they're secured to La Liga. The weather, well, we had a beautiful weekend. Temperatures got up to 30 degrees. It was a really nice sunny day on Saturday and Sunday. So we went off to Campos, where there's a street market, and we had a walk around there. I did a video, so you can have a look at that. There's also a 360 version now available, so you can have a wander around in the video, and with the 360 you can just look around and see what's going on each side. After the Campos market, we went to discover a lion. It's a stone lion that was carved by a soldier sometime 50, 60, 70 years ago, I'm not sure when. But it was quite a remarkable find in the middle of nowhere. Another remarkable find in the middle of nowhere were these 7 horses sculpted by Rolph Shaffner, a German artist who created these 7 horses, and they're just stuck outside Saint-Denis, not visible from the road. You have to know they're there, you have to go off the beaten track. We had to climb over a wall in order to find it, but it was really amazing. We took our granddaughter and she was amazed at what she saw. And we finished off by going to Cala Figuera, one of the prettiest spots on the island. We had a little walk around there, and then we just about managed to get a table for lunch. Most places were fully booked, so it was quite busy in Cala Figuera, but a beautiful spot. Temperatures were wonderful, and the sea, the beautiful colour of the sea, was a real blue colour. If you haven't seen the video, try and watch that one. It's absolutely amazing, the colour of the water. So that was yesterday, and today we've had a 10-degree drop in temperature. So it's gone quite cool today. We had a storm in the middle of the night, and that woke us all up. And then this morning the rain started again, and pretty much throughout the day it has poured down. So hopefully that's more or less cleared. There are predictions maybe of more storms tomorrow, that's Tuesday, but then the weather clears up for the rest of the week. So thank you for watching, hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to subscribe, click the thumbs up, and share the video with your friends. Let everybody have a look. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.